Hey everybody, this is Joe. Thanks for watching the 11 October Giga Texas construction update video. I'd like to thank Bradford Ferguson of Halter Ferguson Financial and all of my patrons for your outstanding support to make these videos possible. I'd like to take some time in this video today to discuss what a switchyard is, where is it located at Giga Texas, and how it will be used. A lot of viewers have asked about what it is, whether it's electrical in nature, whether it's transportation in nature, whether if any of the other gigafactories have one. So let's go ahead and discuss. In this picture, you can see where the location will be for the switch yards. The area in yellow is a large asphalt area. It could be a parking lot or it could be where transportation for new cars is taken care of. The green area is where the permanent switch yard will be, and the orange area is where the temporary switch yard will be. Based on the site plan, which was available around 15 September, you can see this diagram of how it will be constructed. The main factory foundation is on the left-hand side. You can see the power lines going through the middle. And then on the east side, you can see the depiction of that switch yard. And again, that yellow area is probably some sort of parking lot or a vehicle transportation loading area. The green is where the permanent switch yard will be, and then they have a temporary switch yard off to the right. So using that information, let's go back and look at the site again. Again, you can see the foundation on the left with the power lines going through with the green grass area. You can see where that parking lot is, or maybe that's possibly where they're going to have new vehicles staged and waiting for trucks to pick them up and then deliver them to their destinations. The electrical switchyard in green is where it will be permanently built. It also is noted in the site plan that that will be a staging area during construction for equipment and so forth. And again, you can see that temporary switchyard off to the right in orange. So what is a switchyard? There's two basic types of them. There's an air insulated switchyard. These are the most common type, and they're outside and not covered. And you can see these four images of what some of them may look like. You also have a gas insulated switchyard. This is for a space limited area. Usually they're in some sort of enclosed structure, a building or a room. And they're properly isolated to make sure that there's not a problem. The main function of the switch yards is to transmit and distribute power at an incoming voltage from generating stations and provide the facility with power. That's where the transmission lines and distribution feeders go through circuit breakers and other switch gears versus power bus and transformers. And it's also the interface between the power plant electrical system and the electrical grid. So this is how Giga Texas will be getting its power to operate. So do other gigafactories have them? As a matter of fact, they do. They all do. In the picture on the left, this is what Giga Berlin's is looking like. The one on the right is what Giga Nevada's looks like. Both of these are examples of the air-insulated switch yards. They're outside, just like Giga Texas. Giga Shanghai and Fremont use gas-insulated switch yards, I believe, and those are enclosed, so they look a little bit different. So hopefully this discussion about switch yard has been useful. It helps you understand what they are, how they're used, why they're going to be at Giga Texas, and more importantly, as you can see in the picture, where it's going to be located. So we'll be watching for that construction. So let's get in the drone, let's get it in the air, let's go flying, and let's see what's going on at Giga Texas today. Hey everybody, I'm just jumping in. I've been thinking a little bit about the foundation and I want to just run some things by you guys and see what you think. I'd love to hear your comments. As we know, they finished this western part of the smaller foundation extension up to the north. They're now working on the what I call the perimeter road that goes all the way around the foundation. You see this in the green. And as per the site plan, it does get very tight up here in that northwest corner, but that is the way it's depicted. So it looks like they're just finishing up that. The central roadway, if you will, it's going to be covered, it's going to be part of the building, but this is where we believe the trucks are going to be entering and exiting and doing cargo and so forth. There's been a lot of work preparing that surface, so it looks like that's in final prep. For the geopier on the larger foundation section, or the one on the east side, these blue areas are where they've already completed a lot of the geopier, in addition to that southeast corner where we know that there's the pit and so forth. But it leaves this green area, and it just makes me wonder what may be going on here, and I'd like to see what your comments are. Looking at Giga Berlin, Giga Shanghai, we know that they have a stamping and casting machine area, and here we think it's at that southeast corner of the bigger foundation. They also have a drive unit building. In this case, it's probably on this foundation somewhere. And then they have general assembly and so forth. But one of the biggest thing that's missing is the paint booth or the paint factory area. So I'm wondering if this might be where that paint facility is. So kind of curious what your thoughts are. So back to the video.